Hello and welcome to the Bright Business Talk Show, where we have purpose-driven conversations about business and life. And Mike Miller was our honored guest today, and we've been having some technical difficulties, and it's my bad. I'm experimenting with some new tools, and it just didn't fly today. So I'm doing this quick live just to let you know that we're going to reschedule our interview with Mike, and look forward to that with you, Mike. And we'll get these technical issues ironed out. It's always fun going live, especially I'm remote. I'm up in Lake Tahoe right now. I'm working off of a laptop, and it just couldn't get it to work today. We were this close, but we weren't able to get it going. So appreciate your patience. Come back next time. We're going to be broadcasting again for sure next Monday at noon. So come back and catch us. And Lauren had sent me some info to. Oh, Mike just popped in. Maybe we can catch it. Let's see. Mike, you there?
I am here. I clicked on the link you sent me a few minutes ago.
Okay. All right. Sweet. It works.
But you'll have to put the slides on your screen. I'm doing this off my. All right, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving.
Keep moving. I'm gonna put my other ears on because my audio is kind of wonky. So let's see if this works. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Mike Miller on in the house, and I got to see if my ears work. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, sweet. I got it. All right. So I love it when it comes together. Mr. Mike Miller is he's founder of Wild Horse Labs. He's a member of the Bright Business Project. And by the way, today's broadcast is brought to you by business.com and the Bright Business Project. And let me put up a quick banner on that. So when you're looking for information about your startup or your small business and you're looking to get some traction, this is an amazing opportunity for you, especially if you're in the Southern California market, to tap into a group of amazing entrepreneurs and experts that are focused on helping businesses to thrive, scale, and grow to their optimal profitability and purposefulness in the communities that they serve. So, again, honored to have you with us, Mike. Mike is, again, founder of Wild Horse Labs. And Mike, tell us a little bit about Wild Horse Labs and what you guys are up to right now.
Thanks, Jim. I appreciate the invitation to join in today. Wild Horse Labs is a business growth accelerator. It helps startups, emerging growth businesses, small businesses get the resources they need to prepare to grow and to do it. Specifically, our expertise, our national and international connections, and both debt and equity financial resources. Our group are all angel investors. So we have connections with other angel investors and venture capitalists, and also non-bank financing. For example, we're helping one pre-revenue startup get a $350,000 loan, working capital loan, that will bridge them to when the equity will be finalized, so they don't have to wait 6 months. That's one example. Another example is...
That's amazing. So what kind of opportunities can you offer to other companies, and how would they get involved with to do that with you?
First thing we suggest is we offer a no charge, no obligation 1 hour Zoom call, because we want to understand your current situation that you're in and what your opportunities are, your issues are, whatever they may be, what you've succeeded at, what you haven't, what you believe you need moving forward. We ask a bunch of questions. so that we can better understand what resources to bring to the table for you to get past whatever obstacles that you think are in front of you. So that's the first thing we do. And until we do that, we don't really understand what we can do to help you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, that makes total sense. I mean, you got to know a little bit about where the challenges are and where the opportunities lie, so that you can create a solution that makes sense for everybody.
That's right.
And bring in the right people. So Wild Horse Labs, and you've been in business for how long now?
Wild Horse Labs is just celebrated its 10th year anniversary.
Woohoo! All right.
Woohoo! So we're really excited. We've expanded our reach to other states, to other countries too. So pretty excited about all that. We just received an agreement to work with a company in Romania that's owned by a company in England. We have worked over the years with companies in South Korea, Kenya, to name a few.
Mm-hmm. So you specialize in helping companies kind of make a presence here in the States, right?
We do that, and depending upon how strong our alliances are in other countries, we can at least help you make connections to take your product to other countries too.
Okay, cool. Hey, before we get too far into this, the most important thing I got to know about is your recent vacation to, where'd you go? Bahamas? I saw a photo of you with the margarita on the beach. I was like, oh man, that looks so good.
Yeah, I shouldn't have sent that. I think people got the wrong idea. But we're having a grand time. They were celebrating Halloween there when we were there last week.
Okay.
So everybody's in costumes running around. We went to a day trip to Rose Island to swim with the pigs, look at the pheasants.
Wait, I've heard of swim with the dolphins, but I got to know more about this swim with the pigs. What is that?
Swim with the pigs. What this group did, they rescued some pigs from the slaughterhouse, and they put them on this island as a sanctuary. And it's like a tourist attraction. Pigs are very friendly. They give you food to feed them. The pigs are really smart. Then you go swimming with them if you want to. And during the sanctuary, they had pheasants, partridge, and some ducks running around. In chase lounges, you didn't have to do anything. Lunch was served. Of course, the bar was open nonstop. So we needed adult supervision to remind us when to get back on the boat to go home. But we also swam with the dolphins at the resort we're staying in. We went with a group.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And that was a blast because, dolphins are really smart.
Oh, yeah. Love those critters.
Too much fun, not enough time.
Yeah, for sure. So what's going on? What's the latest project you're working on? Can you share any tidbits?
Yes. The one project I mentioned, we're helping raise $250,000 for a pre-revenue company. This device you install on a vehicle of any kind, car, truck, construction equipment, that has an internal combustion engine. And if the battery dies, you can restart the engine on your app. You don't have to send out anybody to give it a jump start. The construction industry loves this because they don't want any downtime.
Right.
Keeps your family and friends safe. For example, U-Haul and AutoZone are very interested in this product. Mm-hmm. It's going to launch in January. The initial product tests work great. The initial customer tests, they love it. So we believe it's going to be a big success. The market size is in the multi-million dollars too. Another project we're working on is the one from Romania. They have elderberry concentrate, they wish to bring into this country to add as a flavor to bottled water and/or your cocktail. That's just some of the products they offer.
That's supposed to be really healthy.
It is. And we're talking to them about other options for products like supplements. They wanted somebody that knew the market here. Like if I go to another country, I'll try to do it the American way and you will fail every time. So you need a partner there. Another company we're working with, I teased the owner, he was a perpetual startup for years. He was able to raise over $1 million from the state of Illinois through his nonprofit to create a school to train sewers, to create, in underprivileged areas to get a life for themselves and get pride in having a job. That money will go towards launching his for-profit sports apparel company. He already sells custom-made uniforms to the National Hockey League, National Basketball Association, local sports teams. And he told me he wants to make this a professional company as opposed to getting one account at a time and hoping people find out about you. I already have financiers lined up for this guy when he's ready. I mean, they love what he's doing. And when you start any company or want to grow, you have to look at what is current government supporting. Right now, bring back manufacturing. This guy is in a perfect timing, perfect situation, perfect product. Everybody's supporting him for all different kinds of reasons. And he's going to help these participants of his training company. He already guaranteed them jobs in his company. That shows how far this guy wants to do to help this community and society in general. So I really admire him for his purpose.
Yeah.
Last but not least, it's just some of the ones we're working on. Believe it or not, in Southern California, there are 65 coffee growers.
65.
We think of coffee, Ethiopia, Central America, South America. Well, it's become quite a booming sector here. And they're all
65 a lot or not a lot?
65 growers of coffee beans. Yes, when you think about it, I asked the man I'm talking to, I said, you guys all come together into an association? They said, no. I said, why not? It's those 65 voices independently come together as one. Knowing this guy, very extroverted, next time I see him later this week, he's going to probably have something put together. But they all need business support. They all know how to grow coffee. They're very good at that. That's why they do this. But they need the business side of it, which a lot of startups need. Like, okay, how do I create a day-to-day operating business? But I lied. I have one more example. We're negotiating with some consumer products companies in East Africa. They want help warehousing, marketing, and fulfilling their product in the United States. Coffee, tea, dried nuts, and a few others. They all have tried it for many years, and they tried it the African way, and it didn't work. Big surprise.
So what's the difference? What's the secret sauce, if you can share it, that you bring to the table?
What I've learned from other foreign companies that have tried and failed is, number one, they try to go after the business in America as a whole. And they don't realize that there are market segments, regional differences. A book I recommend to everybody, it's called The 9 Nations of North America, based on political and socioeconomic regions versus state and country regions. And you will learn so much about how to be a politician at the same time. And they also think some to give up. That's so big, we can't possibly handle this. I said, well, you do one region, one target market at a time, and you grow that way. And I tell everybody, one step at a time. You don't eat an elephant with one bite. And that's how we kind of advise everybody. Some company called me today. They want $30 million equity for a startup. None of the team members have any experience in this. It's like, trust us, we're smart people. I'm not going to get it.
Yeah.
So I said, break it down into phases, bite-sized pieces.
Yeah, give them a plan.
Those are some examples for you.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. Those are great examples. It's exciting to see things happening, and that it's fun to witness the companies that are looking to expand into the United States and giving them an opportunity to do that. I think it's a wonderful purpose-driven exercise that you're participating in every day in multiple countries. So congratulations.
Thanks. Well, the best part about helping companies grow is, number one, they create more jobs for their business. Like I mentioned about the apparel manufacturer. Everybody pays more taxes. It helps our economy.
Mm-hmm.
It helps the suppliers to these companies grow. There are benefits for all involved. And that's the feel-good part of our purpose.
Yeah, that's cool. So, and you've got interesting products that you're bringing in, innovations and agricultural items. And
agricultural, we work with med tech, high tech, any manufactured product.
Mm-hmm.
We cover the gamut, and if we don't, our group does not, we're straight to the point. We say, we don't know this. We will do our best to find you a connection that can help you and will help you.
So say I'm a business owner, I'm a founder of a company, and I've got a business in, say, Kenya, and I want to come to the United States. How do I find you, and what is it that what questions would I want to ask you to kind of figure out whether or not you'd be the guy to work with?
Well, actually, it happens in reverse. About 99% of our clients were referred to us, including our international connections. Number two, we want to understand where you are as a business, how you got to where you are, what resources you currently have. Everybody needs money to grow. Everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds like you're exceptionally good at finding money, even pre-startup.
We have been. We're not always successful, but we have connections that will listen. We have finance and equity connections in other countries too. They're interested in investing in American companies as well as companies that want to go to other countries. So we have an open mind. We just need you to tell us your story. If you don't know how to do that, we have a checklist we send you. We want to hear you tell us these things. And then we'll get it on another Zoom call and you tell us what we need to know to help you.
Mm-hmm.
See, we're not talking heads. We're not out to sell anything. We want to help the client get what they want. We have to first understand what that is.
Mm-hmm.
We like to say we don't sell anything. We help the client get what they want and need.
Well, it's a different mode, but I love that type of business because you're actually able to add value right away with people that you're connected with through a referral. And those are the best kinds of opportunities.
It is. Another example, a recent one, a company, I would say somewhere between a small and medium-sized company, didn't have their cash flow projections up to date. And when it came time to do their twice a month payroll, They didn't have enough money. Their bank kicked them out because they lost some source of collateral that guaranteed the money they needed. So we were referred to them, and they tried 5 other groups to raise this money for payroll. All turned down. We talked to them, we got their story right, and we were able to get them what they needed just in time, 6 business days after we first talked to them. We do not want anybody to be in a situation like that. Therefore, I beg all of you, please have an updated financial model with cash flow projections for you, not for us. You need to know how to do that.
It's amazing.
Call me.
It's amazing how many businesses don't do that.
I'm amazed. I mean, we do it for ourselves. We know, like, at the end of the month, we know how much money we need for next month. Why don't businesses do this?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Well, it's that gentle reminder from you, like, get that done. Or
Don't call me at 7 o'clock on a Friday night. We need money by Monday. I said, good luck.
Yeah, right.
You waited too long.
Hey, Florence popped in. You want to bring him in? You good with that?
Come on in, Florin.
Let's see if we can get him on the stage here. Let's see. I think that one.
There he is. Hey, Florin.
Hey, happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
And welcome back from Bukuhamas.
Thank you.
I hope you had a good time.
I missed all of you, but nobody missed me.
And I know it looks like all Millers are having good time lately. You just got back from Bahamas. Jim is somewhere in Lake Tahoe, and I'm the only one working here.
Somebody's got to take care of business while we're gone.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I really enjoy. I hope, Jim, you're having a good time.
Oh yeah, Tahoe's beautiful. It's we get a little dusting of snow up here on the slopes, and it's chilling down. The trees are just about done falling their leaves, and it's beautiful spring or crisp weather, and very nice.
Love it. Thank you, and thank you, thank you, Mike, for joining us today and sharing some advices.
My pleasure.
Hey, Florin.
Please.
Because I'm on my laptop, I wasn't able to share the screens that you've got. So I was wondering if maybe you could give it a try.
To share my screen?
Yeah, it didn't work for Mike and I, so it probably won't work with you either. But we maybe take just a minute, because I think it'd be worth it if we could pull those up and have a chat about those real quick.
Oh, just a second to do. I'll try.
Just maybe not all 7 of them, but maybe just a couple of the more important ones.
Yeah.
So
we can go fast forward, and I don't know. Let's check one.
So we've got.
I'm sharing this right now.
Okay. Not seeing anything yet.
No.
No. Oh well. We'll have to pull that up somehow, some other way.
Okay. Looks like I don't know what I'm doing here. Yeah.
Kind of caught you off guard there, but so I thought it'd be worth trying.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to figure out if I can.
Yeah, the beauties of live broadcasting.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. Too many windows.
So, Mike, what's been your experience so far with Bright Business Project? What are some of the
Bright
pluses and
Business?
minuses you see?
Bright Business has been a excellent source of not just referrals, but of expertise that we didn't know we were missing. Nobody has everything.
Right.
So very happy. We've received, in a few months, we started receiving business and new clients. It's been wonderful.
Yeah. Tell me more about that. What type of business are you seeing? What's come together because of the program that you're in?
What's come together has been Wild Horse Labs being able to offer more comprehensive programs and solutions to our clients that we did not have before. Not just in advice and consulting, and we'll be an interim senior manager for companies. I say we come in, help them understand from our perspective what's the good, the bad, and the missing. Everybody's missing something, so that we can help them put together solutions, show them how to use it so that they can learn how to take care of themselves. We're not into a client for life kind of situation, not at all. We just want to help them take care of themselves. We give them the tools to do it. We've had clients call us back and say, you know what, we could use help here and there and other places. And that's fine, let's talk about it. So that's what we do. Some of the projects we've had are finance projects, raising equity for a company. Also, there's a group in both the United States and Korea that will add me to their team to further their reach in both countries from the perspective of network and other resources they require. So we're real excited about that. That's going to start in, when's that going to start? That's going to start in January.
That's coming right up.
Yeah, what I say to everybody is, you have to ask for what you want, or what you think you want. And at the very least, tell everybody your vision, because you will attract people who are interested in being part of it, supporting it, collaborating with you, maybe even offering joint ventures. There's so many different ways to get resources to grow.
It's fantastic. And it's really amazing to have someone like you on the team that has the experience and connections that you do globally.
Well, what's interesting is, I thank you for that. There's so many things we don't know and so many people we don't know. So you can't be afraid to ask people for help.
Yep. Well, that was Michael Jordan. What he was famous for saying, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Boy, that's for sure.
Yeah. So, all right, cool. Florin, looks like we thank you for giving that a shot. Looks like we might be able to pull up those slides. So I'm going to see if we can get that up. There we go. All right.
Okay.
So what do we got here, Florin? Let's take a few minutes and see what's happening in the Bright Business Project right now.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Jim. This is a new project we're going to launch just because I think Mike inspired me. Every time with most of the meetings, he's offering a free 1-hour consultation to support our members and any other small business owner. And like Mike said, we have in our community good, dedicated business professionals. And I think it's time to be more intentional in promoting our members and their skills. So this week, I started working on this last week, but from now on, we're gonna be very dedicated. I'm gonna be very involved in rolling this program. So we want to encourage local business owners to connect with our members and business experts as well. and book a free time for a little guidance. And
Okay, so where do they go to get this started?
no, we're gonna promote this right now on LinkedIn. So we're gonna have each individual professional on LinkedIn with the expertise and the time or
So that'll be on the LinkedIn Bright Business profile.
Yes, right.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah, and I'll promote on my page, and I hope our entire community is gonna support each member that's gonna be featured. It's that kind of, we're gonna use that Three Musketeers tagline: all for one
All
for
right.
all. I love that.
Yeah.
Yep. I think we are sort of musketeers here, and we have a one big in supporting local business owners and entrepreneurship overall. It's not easy. It is a big challenge, and I'm sorry.
So who do we have here in this photo? We've got 6 people that you're showing. One of them
Oh,
is
yeah.
Mike. Who are
Oh,
the
yeah.
other 5?
Yeah, we have Felima. She's or Fernanda. She's an AI expert, and
she's in the upper left, right?
yeah, correct. So yeah, upper left. She's an AI expert with how can I say, a good understanding of automatization and building funnels. In fact, we are working right now with the Bright Business Project to build that automatization process to make it easy for people to register to the events, and from here to build to stay in contact and to stay in touch. And I will talk
Oh,
more
that's great.
in calls back. Yeah.
And then we're offering an hour's. She's offering an hour's free consultation through Bright
Yep.
Business now.
Yep. We need to validate right now. I don't want to put words or offers in anybody's mouth, kind of thing. But we're gonna work. Maybe Felima, she's gonna give 1 hour. I hope Senami the same thing. Senami in partnership with Felima, and also with the support with Mike's support, they are running the club in Carlsbad, the Bright Business Club in Carlsbad. And going back to Sanami, she's a very trusted and dedicated business attorney. And also she's offering a 1 hour consultation or half an
That's
hour.
amazing for an attorney to do 1 hour. They usually go in 15-minute increments.
Yeah. I hope she's gonna keep this. I think I heard the last meeting in Carlsbad, but again, we need to validate with each member the time and offerings they're delivering.
Okay, cool. So we've got Salima, then we've got Sanami, and then who's the next one? Yep,
Beverly.
Right side.
Beverly, she's a new member of our
Beverly Rubio. Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And is
Very
a
good.
member of our club in Corona, but she's very active in Carlsbad in Irvine also. She's an AI expert. And I don't know, in October we had I was very surprised in October to see in-person case study and understood the power of AI and the power of our community. I saw how Beverly helped Joseph, which is an AI, is an capital raising strategist, and I saw how Beverly and her knowledge and expertise in AI can help Joseph. It's an amazing teamwork.
Yeah, looks, and it's. I heard rumor that Michael, you were working with Joseph on a project as well.
We have been working on several projects, and we realized the collaboration was so rich and powerful. Is that why don't we do it in Korea too? And he says, "Great idea." So, yes, we are.
Mm-hmm.
So lots going on at the Bright Business Project. There's just tons of, and this is really only just gotten started.
Yeah. Yeah, and here we have only a few experts featured.
Yeah, it's very exciting. There's a lot of really great activity happening. So if
well, here's something else. here's something else. Business owners tend to be in their own world, their own silo, what's happening at the very moment. And they don't think about how they can expand their resources or their capabilities through others, which is what I mentioned.
Right.
So one of the Bright Business members and we've been talking back and forth. I said, you know what? I said, let's just make this a collaboration. When you want something I can do for you, let me know. When I want something you can do for me, I'll let you know. And we'll just do it. No agreement, no nothing, just helping each other grow. Love the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it can work and I think what's exciting to me too is that it's being monetized. I mean, it's not, nobody's bashful about asking for money, which is important. We're all about purpose-driven business, but in the end, we all need that money too. So
Yeah.
it's not the most important thing, but it's absolutely on the table and absolutely something we're working towards is optimizing our return on investment.
Well, it's the old-fashioned barter system.
Yeah, and
Sure.
we need the financial resources in order to sustain our purpose. Otherwise, we would be just dreamers. But um, yeah, I would encourage people to come and join one of our meetings in Corona, Carlsbad, or Irvine, and experience the how can I say? Help me to put it this: the energy, the vibes at our meetings, and the quality of people. So everywhere I go, the participants tell me, "Oh, the people are a little bit different." The meetings especially in Carlsbad, the last one, somebody told me the meeting is completely different than most of the meetings I've been before because something is special. That person couldn't really explain what is going on, but yeah, we're talking about
That
vibe.
it is special, isn't it? It's like, speaking of special experts and people that we've got on the team, Carolyn Oatman, right there in the middle on the bottom between Joseph and Mike.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about her.
Yeah, she was part of the Bright Business Riverside. She was one of the how can I say instigator. Because of her, we started this the mastermind, Bright Business Mastermind, a year ago, and I thought it's just a monthly meeting for 1 hour just to brainstorm a little bit and support each other. And talking of Caroline, we understood there's a need for much more than just a mastermind group or just a learning or business accelerator. We need more than that. So brainstorming with Caroline and a few other people a year ago, like Stephanie, and later on with Yvette, and like I said, a few other people, we shape what is the Bright Business Project today, with the learning component, with in-person meetings or the clubs, and then the mastermind, the marketing and sales group, and the business lab, the learning component. And all this, the message we send out brings specific, well, without being very intentional of creating the people, but the message we're sending out brings in the right people, this kind of special quality of special. Help me to find the right word here.
That secret sauce, man. It's like secret sauce. You go in, the energy level just goes up. It's amazing in a business environment. It's so much more fun when you're in a meeting and the energy level's up. People are excited to be there. They're interacting at a much more efficient, effective level because they're excited to be there. They're purpose driven. They've got a real heart-centered reason for participating, and it just brings the level up. I think for me, that's what I see.
Yeah, and you don't feel the pressure like somebody. For example, Mike is at our meetings. He's always happy, always has a joke or something. He's uplifting the meeting, and you don't feel that pressure of Mike or anyone in the meeting of selling. You feel like comfortable. On the other side, you are free to open your mouth, brainstorm, say whatever you have to say, and just be you. It's so comfortable,
Yeah.
and wouldn't be all this overall, how can I say, environment wouldn't be possible without the right people. So
Yeah, this is fun. So, well, awesome. Anything else that we should know about for this week?
yeah, we this week probably is the only part of the month we are not that busy. We are busy working
Okay.
in the background, but yeah, I would like to share with you. I don't know if I can do this. Here I have only one slide. Anyway, um, starting November 12th, we're gonna have the business lab, and during this business lab, we will open the topic of the month, which is the inner leadership. So before leading others, we should focus on leading ourselves. And all three clubs will focus on inner leadership, and each club is gonna have their own guest speakers. Carlsbad again is pretty busy. We have 3 or 4 speakers, guest speakers, gonna be a panel this time. In Irvine, we're gonna have Don and Robert, uh, and also Don is
Yeah, that
gonna.
should be dynamic. That'll be
Oh
fun
yeah,
to go to. I'm looking
yeah,
forward to that.
yeah. Don is a really a good speaker and a wonderful person. And also in Corona, we're gonna have Don again, um, covering the same topic, probably from different angle. And here is gonna be Yvette. Yvette, she's a micro habits expert, and she's cooking something. Looks like her recipes about building different aspects of inner leadership are delivered in sort of recipes. So I expect Yvette to deliver something very yummy in Corona.
All right.
And November, this is going to be November 14, I guess. And
Okay.
the event in Irvine. Oh, by the way, we changed the location in Irvine to UCI. So this is a big thing. We will starting
Okay.
November.
Well, anybody wants to get details on that, where do they need to go?
Oh, we have on LinkedIn. We have all the events
Okay.
on LinkedIn.
Everything's on LinkedIn.
Yeah, just to let people know, we have very few seats, probably 15 seats in Irvine, and like I said, the process to register is going to be at the cove at the UCI, so the process is going to be a little bit unusual, not necessarily complicated, but I'll be there. Joseph, who's leading the club in Irvine, we're going to be there in the morning. We're going to guide people. But like I said, I will encourage people to book now to save their spot as soon as possible. And
Yeah. So go to LinkedIn and sign up on. Is it through just
Eventbrite.
on the page there? Those
Yeah.
Eventbrite. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
And
That makes it easy peasy.
yeah, and then on November 26th, we're gonna have a Bright Business, the Bright Business, the Carlsbad Bright Business meeting, monthly meeting. And like I said, here we have 4 speakers: Caroline, Cheryl, Emily, and Sanami. She's gonna lead the panel, probably in part collaborate. She's gonna collaborate with Alima also. Yep. At the end of the month,
Cool.
in November, we're gonna have our mastermind session.
Okay.
And yeah, and not to forget, for the marketing and sales group, you, Jim, you're gonna have a little workshop about AI marketing.
All right. That'll be fun. Yeah, I've been doing some work on that. We've got some fun things to go over. So
Yeah.
if you're into sales and marketing and you want to start streamlining some things, bringing in AI, we're just going to go through some practical ideas on how to use AI in your everyday workflows and use it kind of as an augmenter and give you some more information. And then we'll talk about some things, future stuff that big companies are doing right now that little companies can start doing with some special software that they can apply that's relatively inexpensive and accessible. So it'll be a good show, I think. We'll have some fun.
Yep. Yeah.
Or event.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike. If you wanna share us some key takeaways for the meeting today, for the small business owner, for startups at the beginning of their business journey, where if they are already doing this business journey, they do struggle, what advice you would give them?
Okay, here's some high-level advice. If you're a startup, you're on a journey. There are 3 basic steps. You're getting ready. Do I have the talent, the expertise? Do I have the financial and other resources beyond capital to get to where we want to go? That's getting ready. That includes professional services, legal, accounting, anything else you need, HR. Then you need to launch. Now, when you launch, it's a different world because now you've just created a business, a day-to-day business. Does your staff know how to run a day-to-day business? Do you have the policies and procedures, accounting systems for reporting? Yes, business can be boring, but you have to have all that in place so that your reports can guide you for financial reports. When you scale, that's when the founders usually should hire professional managers to take it from there, unless they've done it before. Because when you grow really fast, whatever problems you have, they grow with you. So you got to make sure that does not happen. So that's the basic advice. And the last thing is, please, this is a time of the year to do 2 things. Review your company performance for the year. How did we do? Did we hit our goals? What challenges came up? Did we take care of them? Are there opportunities we missed? Do we take care of the opportunities we found? Review. Then you need to put together, as Bright Business supports, put together your future state. Now we know our current state. How do we get to our future state? There's where your operating plan comes in, and you need to do that too. I'd suggest you do that on a month-by-month basis so that you can break down your year goals into monthly goals.
Great.
Awesome. And Mike, what do you suggest for a company that is looking to scale and they think they're ready, but they're not quite sure? What advice would you give them?
Get on a 1-hour call with one of us and we will let you know.
What kind of things should they be looking at?
Do they have the, there's so many issues to cover.
Or maybe what are the risks? What are the dangers that, like, you start scaling and you've put financing in place and you've got, this momentum happening and you're going to scale it up. Where could that bite you in the butt?
It's what you don't know and what you don't have experience in that will cause you all kinds of trouble. What do I mean by that? For example, I worked with a management team of 5 people from a healthcare products company, and they could not keep a marketing director on their team. I said, when do they usually leave? Oh, after about the first year. Do you fire them or do they leave? They paused and they said, they all left. Have you talked to them why? So we had a long discussion. I was getting frustrated because I had no ideas. I used to be a chief marketing officer. I didn't have any ideas. Then finally I said, okay, tell me the background of the 4 management team members. They were all from the accounting world. They're used to measuring what already happened. And here comes somebody who's going to project for them what will happen. And they didn't like the lack of concrete, can you guarantee this? No, of course not. The whole part of a forecast is to come close. All of a sudden, a light bulb came on. It said, get a good one and let them do their job.
Yeah, stand back and let them do what they do. Yeah,
that's right.
It's a whole different thing when you're looking at the leading edge of a market and you're approaching a cold audience with what you've got. It's a whole different set of issues and set of challenges than dealing with a warm market.
Like Steve Jobs said, hire people smarter than you and have them tell you what to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, so that's some lessons of experience, I call it, that you're going to run into. You might as well get somebody who's been there, done that, so that they can share with you what is coming.
Yep.
Anticipate.
Now, at the end, do you have time for a funny story, Mike, based on your experience? We're dealing with startups, small businesses, I don't know, whatever stage of the business, but tell us something funny now at the end.
Okay, here, it wasn't funny. It wasn't funny to the client. It was funny to me. And I tried not to laugh. Two companies that were doing well, they had prepared and had just launched. And they said, we need this much money to keep growing. I said, okay, tell me why you need that much money. So they went through why they thought they needed less money. I said, you haven't justified it at all. Do you have a sales forecast? Neither company did. One was an American company, one was a Korean company. Okay, let's do it right now. I have a little spreadsheet out of my laptop. 10 minutes, we had their forecast. Both of them looked at that, their own forecast, their own numbers. They looked at me and they said, we had no idea. I said, no idea what?
What?
We're going to run out of money in 3 months. We got to ask for more. I said, now you have justification to do that. So you can see what happens when you're not paying attention. So, see, one story with two funny endings.
So what is the takeaway for this?
You have to know the dynamics of your company from a financial perspective. You don't have to be good at it. You need to find somebody that is good at it. But so please know how to read financial statements.
Okay. That was my biggest challenge when I had my business back in Romania. I'm not a number guy, so for me, looking at all these dry numbers, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't feel like this is what I like to do. But later on, I was lucky enough to have a good accountant who really helped me to see the story behind the numbers and to kind of analyze and to make it more fun. So
yeah, and have somebody guide you, because I tell everybody, give me 30, 40 minutes. I'll show you how to do a management accounting overview just by what you're going to tell me. I can tell you what's going on. For example, sometimes we can parachute into a company and keep them out of bankruptcy if we get there soon enough. One, we couldn't. A large company, I brought in a controller level person as a adjunct to my consulting team, and she looked at their numbers one day. She came back, she said, they're going to go bankrupt in 10 weeks. She was off by 1 week. They made no changes in what they were doing, and why should you expect different results?
Yeah, that's the beauty of numbers, reading numbers and understanding the story behind them. That's going to help you to improve your decision-making process.
Absolutely.
What was it why didn't they listen to the warning?
Typical, it's almost like a death that hasn't happened yet. First, they're in denial. Oh, it's not happening to us. Number two, oh, this is just short term. We'll be fine, right? Then the third step is when they realize this is really happening. And if they call us at the third step, the chances are slim that we can help them. You just have to you gotta leave emotions out of it. The numbers will tell you what's going on.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like
we should have a
instruments.
workshop. We should have a workshop just for this: how to read the P&L, how to build that financial forecast.
I'll be there. I'll bring my pillow.
Oh yeah, no. You know what, Jim? Don't think like this. If you look at the numbers and then you see, okay, how can I improve? Where the challenge is coming from? And again, how to build an action plan? This is very dynamic conversation. Am I right?
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just teasing.
Yeah,
You're absolutely right, because when you're into that zone and you got the numbers and you can see cause and effect and you get the feedback, it becomes like a very exciting thing, and you get like, boom, you can make decisions and things happen, and you can see exactly what's going on in your business. And
it's like playing chess. This is how I see it. Right? Yeah. So all these numbers, you don't have much going on. You have money coming in, whatever you do in, and money going out. Kind of like this.
Exactly. Right? And we do this personally already with our checkbooks.
Yep.
Our personal checkbooks. We already do this. Do it for your business, please.
Good. This is I think we done. It's 1 p.m. now, and it's time to move on. Thank you, Mike.
You're welcome. I hope this was helpful.
Yeah, thank you, Jim, for the invite, for having me here, for inviting Mike. And who's gonna be the next speaker next week?
I think, I don't know. I didn't look at that. I've been too busy vacationing.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll get that out.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look at it this afternoon.
Okay. See you soon. And I'm gonna send some emails. I have an invite for you for the end of November. Is an event. Ari, send me the invite for all of our members and the special discount. And we'll talk about this in the email I'm gonna send today. Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. As always, gentlemen, it's always fun to chat and share experiences.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now, join us next week, Monday at noon, and we'll be here again live with another amazing, fun-filled, purpose-driven conversation about business and life. So we'll see you all next week. Bye.
Okay. Have a great week, everybody.
Bye. Enjoy.
Bye-bye.